following program is rated R18+. May contain coarse language, sexual references, drug references, and a bunch of other shit. So if you're under the age of 18, get the fuck out.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends. Can you go fuck yourself?
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Let me tell you, fucking...
Yeah, we say welcome back for a reason, because...
Well, they watched last week. That's why.
Yeah, well, I'm saying for a different reason.
Well, they don't... Yeah, they're never going to see the other reason.
Yeah, they should have. We have just gone through hell and back.
Hell and back. Hell and back.
Hell and back.
Absolute. So basically, not sure... We're not exactly trained in all the tech side of this shit. I've done a little bit, but thought it was pretty cut and dry. Had a couple of sessions where it went decently well. Yes or no?
Yeah, I'd say.
Decently. This episode we recorded probably about 25-30 minutes of.
Yeah.
And someone knocked on my door, which actually linked up perfectly with the episode so far.
Yeah, it actually... And I guess it kind of went well that the knock came at that point instead of just at the end.
Well, when we came back to listen and then continue from the point in which we had... Does it make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
We were listening to the
we were
lead
trying to
up.
link it up so we could cut it all at once, make it perfect. But
straight up. Couldn't hear a fucking word I was saying.
Yeah. So it was just me talking to myself for
it was
about 25 minutes.
Okay, it was like this. Here's an example, right?
Yeah. And then you were talking and I was just replying to no one.
And then, so now I'm back, right?
Exactly.
It was like that. And if you couldn't hear me, that's what it was like.
Yeah, so for 25 minutes of me talking to myself, and in that 25 minutes, Caleb admitted to murder and other things.
Plundering.
It was the best 25 minutes.
The best podcast you never saw.
Exactly.
It started by me talking about Florida, man.
Yeah, and like we got out of that and we somehow moved to...
Somehow got to Ted Bundy. How creepy teenage girls were into that.
Yeah, and then
it talked about how much it would cost
Caleb
someone,
would accept.
Yeah, in terms of payment to kill someone.
Yeah, you would have learnt that and been able to hire him.
You would have, but now you'll have to overestimate and pay me hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. Don't tell them what I said.
Okay.
Promise?
Okay, well, I mean, $20, $20, but whatever.
Oh, that's for a dick sucker, not a murder, bro.
Alright. So we've substituted them missing out on figuring out how much it would cost for you to murder someone, and now we've got
so many good jokes.
Remember that guy? Did.
Dude, okay, I do want to talk about this. Yeah.
No, I think we passed it. We can't recreate things.
I gotta tell him, dude. It's so funny. No. Florida man kills 2 people having sex in exchange for $480. And we joked that.
Oh, see, it just doesn't feel right.
No, but I'll tell him.
All right, you can tell him.
It just was so funny because we said he'd come to Australia and double his money.
Well, we just said we have to be fair to him. This is US
To be
dollars.
fair, it's US dollars.
That's a lot of money in Australia. That's probably 800, but...
It's worth more to kill someone having sex is basically the gist of the whole thing.
It's gone now. We have to move on, unfortunately.
Fuck everything. I'm so angry.
Yeah, it was so good.
We need a sound guy, and for that I need to be rich. So, I mean, we need to be rich.
Dude, I don't even know if it's doing it right.
We did test it, and it worked, and I'll just... If it doesn't work this time...
Fuck it.
We'll have to skip this week, because...
Fuck it.
I'm still hungover. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Guys, and when I'm usually tired, I'm pretty judgmental.
Oh, see, if you were able to listen last podcast, he did a very bad transition.
Yeah.
And this one was better.
Better.
I gave him a 3 out of 10 last time.
Give me a 4 at least.
You probably deleted that. You probably fucked up the recording because you're like, fuck.
What a
I
bad
did
transition.
so bad.
I fucked up.
This was a little better. I'll give you that.
What give you a rating out of 10?
Probably a 6.5.
Oh, that's much better than a 2 or a 3.
Yeah. So also, if this is shorter, we just don't want to go through what we've already said, what we've already recorded, what we've gone through.
Yep.
Fuck trying to recreate shit.
Yeah, it's not authentic anymore, and the computer, the camera battery is low, so we're just worried about
it's
that.
Red now.
It's red. No, that means it's recording.
Good. We don't want another fucking mishap.
Dude, yeah. We honestly couldn't figure it out. The only thing I've done is just switched it to a mono channel, and we've never done that.
We don't even know if that's gonna be good.
Yeah,
who knows?
Yeah, don't know what to tell you.
I think at this stage we've tried for like setting it up, doing it all for
weeks.
a little
like
while.
3
So
weeks.
it's at the point where it's just like, fuck it. If it doesn't work right now,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
done for the week.
My bad. I misunderstood.
See ya. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to end the whole thing, but
Nah. Yeah.
anyway, let's hear some of these judgments.
Yeah, so basically I'm on the internet looking at things people are judging people for silently. And I guess they're just like, what do you call them, a pet peeve?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got so many.
So yeah, basically this whole podcast
it's crazy
is going
how
to
I'm
be
friends with people.
you ranting, which is fair.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person per se. Like
You're not a rant guy.
I mean,
You're
I
not a
have
rant
little
guy to the
tics, but
public.
I couldn't tell you them, to be honest. Like they're not like
Sure.
Like I know one of yours is passing.
Go on.
Nah, I don't want to talk.
No,
about
say it.
This man has a problem
What is it?
with me passing him things in the car.
Oh, true. I forgot.
Yeah.
No, just passing. Like
Oh
I just
my
don't like
God.
to be handed things. It's weird.
Yeah, and I don't like holding on
What
to
if
these
I have
guys'
other
things
plans
the
for my
whole
hands?
time.
What if I have plans for
So
my
as
hands?
soon as he's done doing the thing, I pass him his shit.
Just place it and I'll grab it later.
See, no. See, I've already got into him. This is going to be the whole podcast is him ranting.
You know, like if I'm at my table typing, right?
but you're
Okay,
in
this
the
is how
car.
this started, right? I swear to God.
See, this is how the podcast is going to go. We had the perfect 30 minutes before.
Swear to God, it's going to be the
Now
worst
it's
episode
this.
of all.
I know.
It's just you're gonna be like, but why? And I'll be like, this is why.
Oh.
So, like, I feel like this is where it started, right?
Yeah.
So, like, imagine I'm typing, right? On my computer having a good old chat on Facebook. And you come in and there's a perfectly huge table. The rest of it is empty. It's just me and my laptop. And you hand me a mug of tea. And I'm typing and I'm just like...
Except in this situation...
What?
We're both driving back, and
What?
I'm holding his drink and my own in my hands. He stops driving. There's no counter for me to just put it on. The drink tray. The drink tray is occupied with other shit. So I'm holding his thing. As soon as he's parked, as soon as he's about to open the door, I pass him his motherfucking drink. Get the fuck out.
There's a counter. You could just have put
That is not a counter.
Dude, it's a...
Dude, how did
it's a
you...
surface.
How did you just compare... You on your laptop doing something to me walking in and
That's
passing
an
it?
example that's genuinely happened to me.
I
I'm
know,
not
but
saying
this is
you've
in
done
the
this.
car.
I'm not saying you've done this to me. All I'm saying is I feel like that's where it started.
Okay.
Is when my parents would just
So
like,
you
hand
have
me
all
shit
this
to my
built
shit.
up
Pent
anger
up
from this thing. that
Just
you're
let
taking
me
out of
type and don't pass me, Mark.
Except in my situation, you're not doing anything.
I like just wait.
You're getting out of the car. But I want to get out of the car
wait
as
at
well,
least
but I
at-
got your drink
But
as
just
well.
wait at
so I'm
least
like,
until I
fuck
open the
out.
door, please. Like,
No.
let me open the door
No.
and then come back.
No,
for
you
it.
park, you take your keys out. There you go.
Okay, but then
Motherfucker.
keys
Take
in
your shit.
keys in right hand, drink comes from the left hand. Now I have to fumble around with keys in my fucking hand.
Yeah, it's
Open
better
the
than me
damn
having
door.
to fumble around with 2 drinks in my hand.
Or you could just wait like a 5-second
See-
period just to open the door, bust it open,
See,
get my leg,
Now
grab.
this has become my pet peeve. Is
Is
dealing
me.
with your fucking
Your
stupid
pet
shit
peeve
like
is
this.
dealing with my single pet peeve about holding.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just make sure that the cup holder's not fucking occupied anymore.
See, maybe this won't be a rant. It'll be us figuring out.
Resolving our
solutions.
issues.
Yeah.
Resolving issues.
Anyway, so you found some online and you've got
I
some of your
found
own.
I found some online. I might talk about some of them before I give you some more of my own.
Okay.
It's not all about
And
me.
you've got a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
We're just going to
I'm an
stretch this
annoyed
bitch out.
person. I'm an angry guy.
Yeah, fair
Well,
enough.
I'm not that angry, but I just get annoyed by things, right?
Yeah.
The lack of spatial awareness on public transport. They just won't be effective. They'll stand in the way of other
That's
people.
fair. I mean, some people
That
on
annoys
public
me.
transport
That absolutely annoys
are
me.
also like they're so brave. They don't care
Yeah,
about
fuck
anyone
it.
else but themselves, and it's
No.
kind of crazy.
It's courageous of them to be that.
Yeah.
way.
Well, I, as someone that's been on buses their whole life, get to school and back, that's how
Yeah.
you have to do it. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you got to deal with that
Oh
shit.
man, I hated buses in general.
Oh my god, dude. I used to take like multiple buses
Oh yeah.
and just to get home quicker
Oh,
than
man.
just the one bus. So I would go from like one place to another place and deal with a bunch of
Like
new people.
transitioning.
Oh, it sucks. Especially for my bus.
It's worth getting home
it
quicker
was
though.
full
Yeah.
every time, standing up. So it was like luck of the draw if you could get
Yeah.
in first and find a seat.
Man,
Sitting
going to
with
the,
strangers,
I used
man?
to. I used to
Oh.
not. I mean, like when you go into school though, you kind of
Oh,
get
well,
a pattern.
school's fine. Like
Then
you
you get a
find
pattern
your
of
your
things.
bus mates,
Yeah.
you know, and it's all cool.
I
But
used to
random.
I used to try and be late to school so that my parents would drive me instead of taking the bus.
I did that a couple of times.
I
but
did that all way too often. My brother would just go catch. He'd walk away, go catch the bus, and my parents would still have to drive me in the end.
Wow. See,
'Cause
I
I
was
just was
on
like-
it. I would never miss. There was times where my bus would leave in 10 minutes and I would just run. Like I'd be sprinting, getting clothes, or and just straight out the door. Like I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah.
And I'd have to wake up and get to my bus by like 7.
7,
20
dude, that's
AM.
too early to
I
get
know.
to what school? It starts at
My
9.
bus stop was the first stop. So it was the first stop in the morning
God
and last stop in the afternoon.
You spent so much time on
Exactly.
the fucking bus.
So I
A
would
waste
have
of
to
your
spend
life.
exactly.
Did you
that's
ever
why.
do homework on the bus?
No, I wasn't that type of like I did it I did it
Damn.
once when like I had something due that day, going into school and I was like,
Yeah. Oh,
but
on the
I
bus
wasn't
in the
that type of
morning,
person. I
rather
just,
than on the bus or not. Yeah.
I was more just like on playing a game with like a friend sitting next to me.
That's
But even then, that person gets off, and I'm always last and always on the bus the longest. So it was the worst. Like,
dude, that sucks. Man, imagine so much time like spent on the
yeah,
bus.
it was like 50
I
minutes
hated
there,
the bus.
50 minutes back on the bus.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Just to get to school at what, like 8:39?
Yeah, you get there at like 8:30, go straight to school, straight into the classroom.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it sucked.
No
man.
time to do any shit. Did
Yeah.
you? Fuck that.
I know, dude.
I was
those
lucky though.
buses.
I got a job pretty early on in my high school days, so like my parents would pick me up and take me straight to work. So going from
Oh
like
my
I didn't have to
God.
catch the bus.
So basically, what I'm hearing from you is your parents just fucking drove you everywhere.
Yeah, but I had reasons, and I had to at
didn't have
one
reasons.
point. Well, if I had to
You
go to
can get your
work,
bus to work.
I couldn't. No,
Catch
because
buses back. That's what I did.
My shift at work started at 4, and school ended at 3:30.
When did you have to first start catching the bus?
Well,
At what year?
I mostly walked until like year 5, and then I caught the bus. Oh, maybe it was like I caught the bus in like year 3, and then I could walk from another period until like later on. But
Yeah.
like at high school all the time.
Yeah, I
Always.
would.
And I used to
would
have to
be
walk
at
up hills
grade
to get to
4.
my bus.
Oh my god.
Like 4 or 5 blocks to get up to my
Yeah,
bus. Yeah.
That was also the problem. It wasn't like my bus stop was close. I'd have to walk, so I'd have to leave. And I'd sometimes
Would be
have to
cold.
run to the bus. Oh my god,
So
it's Canberra,
cold,
man. Yeah,
Dude. I lived in Bathurst, which is quite comparable.
yeah. It was
Yes.
buses in general and dealing with. We've just gone on a massive tangent.
Fuck buses, man.
Yeah, essentially what we're saying
Fuck
is
public
fuck
transport.
public transport,
Oh,
having
yeah.
to deal with people.
And if you're shit on public
in the
transport,
morning,
transport is bad enough. You're a piece of shit if you fuck around with the fucking space on the bus. You know what? I'm angry now.
yeah, man.
Fuck that person.
See, this is what I'm like, and the
Yeah.
rant started.
Yeah, it's up.
Man, I think I went into that a little too hard.
Yeah,
that rant.
you went into
Just-
it.
What happened?
This one's a little judgy. Well, that's what they all are. If someone gives their child an iPad in a public area with the volume turned all the way up, I immediately hate them. I can see that.
Oh yeah.
But I work at Telstra, and kids just come in and use our iPads anyway.
I imagine you have to like
And I just
show
think,
them attention. Like you can't just.
man, if it's kids, like I'm just like, please go away. If you're not going to buy an iPad, don't come and play with my iPad.
I mean, all kids have iPads nowadays. They probably have their own at home. that
Low-key
they're not allowed to
iPads are
take.
pretty sick, but don't play with mine. Fuck off if you're not going to buy one.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, don't touch them. I have to wipe them every day. I have to wipe all these fucking dirty fingerprints off.
Okay, that doesn't seem that hard.
It's annoying. They're a display model for a reason.
I know, but people are going to touch them nonetheless.
Yeah, well, kids should fuck off because they don't have the money for them.
I think we're going into a different path. You're just hating on kids.
They're annoying. They're dirty.
Remember how this started with just iPads?
Yeah.
Volume?
Yeah.
And you've just gone on to kids.
Don't touch my fucking iPads, you fucking
Fair.
bitches. People who don't budge or move at all in the shops in the supermarket when they see you approaching and go past them. We had that last...
I know, I was about to
recently.
say. Last night. Last night.
But it wasn't just like that. She also stared us down.
Yeah, it was more as if like you have a path.
Why-
And she like stopped, made a scene, gave us a look.
Yeah, it wasn't like
As
she
if it
moved
was-
1 mil. There was plenty of space and she
Oh.
stopped and acted like there wasn't any.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that also gets on my nerves. Just people with
Oh, yeah.
shopping carts that just...
Okay, so
Leave
here's
them where
here's
it's
the
supposed.
thing that I have a problem with if in public in general, but some people don't like head check, and I know that we only know about head checks because of cars, but it's absolutely applicable. I see people in the shopping center just fucking turn and push a new direction. They won't check behind them and see if they're cutting someone off. What if someone runs into your cart because you haven't checked? So, have a look. Oh, I can fucking turn and not run into someone. I see that all the
Yeah.
time. Every day
Well,
at least.
I think people, just in general, walking, it's like, if you walk into someone, it's not like a car crash.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, sorry.
It's not, but just fucking make sure you don't run into someone in the first place. It's polite. And stopping in the middle of a walkway.
Yeah.
Be aware and fuck off. You know my fucking way, you piece of shit. Doorways.
Yeah.
Never stop in a doorway if you're my friend. Oh, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, I hate also people having conversations
Yeah.
and just decide to have it in the worst
yeah.
spots.
Yeah.
Like,
Just fucking move.
yeah, if you're going to have a convo, don't do it in a hallway.
Yep. 100%.
Like, please.
It's pretty bad at parties, but I guess I get
Yeah,
that because
that's a
you're
little
drunk
fair.
and like, you know, people be chilling.
But just in general, like, I've had people having conversation just in a doorway. Like, your
Yep.
pet peeve. And they're all spread out, so it's not like... The
You have
only
to
way
wa-
through is walking straight through that
Excuse me.
conversation.
Oh, you're talking about raping a child? I wish you had just fucked off instead of being in my way.
Whoa, where'd you get that topic from?
I'm just saying, whatever they're talking about, I don't want to know about it.
Okay,
And no matter how disgusting it is what the point was.
I know, but still,
That's
that's the first thing that popped in your head.
Imagine that my problem is that they're in the way and not that they're raping a kid.
You're
I don't care. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Get out of my way. Oh, good one.
Oh, man.
Get the fuck out of my way. I don't care about rape.
Don't put words in my mouth.
I mean, you said them.
Nah, I did not say it. People who park like shit.
Ooh, you must hate that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you want to get into it?
I road rage a lot.
You're a reverse boy.
Yeah,
You're
you are a
a
reverse
fuck.
boy.
I'm not a reverse.
You're a reverse parallel boy, which is...
I'm a
I'm a
parallel
both.
at home.
Oh, yeah, but you can also do it in public, which
I
is good.
could, but I'm not going to.
Oh, well, I do it everywhere. I
Yeah.
reverse everything. People say I do it for attention, and they're not wrong. But also, it's usually easier access to leave. Is that not true?
Yeah, but sometimes it's also like,
Don't bother.
yeah, don't bother. It's probably quicker to just straight pull in.
Nah. I mean, I judge it, and then I do what I feel like.
It's fair, but you love parking in general, so I assume.
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
take pride in
shitters-
my parking.
Yeah.
People do. People do take pride in their parking. And people don't, and that's the fucking thing.
Yeah, well, that's the weird thing. People are brave. They don't care about others. They only care about themselves. It's
They're
crazy.
brave. They're brave. No, they're selfish.
Yeah, but you got to have some balls to just be a dick in public like
Yeah.
that. Like,
Well, that's interesting because someone just said how greedy someone else is with food that isn't theirs. I hate when someone takes too much food of something at a potluck or somewhere else with food that doesn't belong to them. I mean, it depends on... For me,
I feel
it
like
depends.
these are kind of like everyone has them.
Yeah,
like,
these
it's-
are basics.
These judgments are like everyone kind of has.
For
a
me,
little-
that situation kind of depends, though. If it's like a fucking massive feast...
Well, I'm assuming the person that's written this is like talking about someone that they didn't just fucking
yeah.
want them to have all their shit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like if you buy some fries with your meal and your girlfriend be like, hey, give me some of that. And I was like, hey, I offered you some of that. And they're like, nah.
Well, if you offer someone one, like, do you want a chip? And they
Yeah.
grab a handful.
Oh, yeah, they can
then
fuck
sure,
right
just
off.
fucking-
Fuck right off.
Yeah.
Littering. leaving shopping carts all over the place, and motorcyclists revving up in tunnels with pedestrians around. Why are there pedestrians in a tunnel, in a traffic tunnel?
Also, I don't think motorcycles are necessarily doing that on purpose.
In Australia, it feels like more cars, like commo drivers and shit. You know what I mean?
A little bit.
I mean, I don't see a problem. You know what? Fuck that bitch. I don't see a problem with you revving up. Enjoy your shit. I mean, I'll make fun of you.
Well, if you're parked and shit doing it, sure, fuck off. But like a motorcyclist in a tunnel, like
just let him live. He wants to hear his fucking.
That's
sick
how he
bike
fucking
reverb.
gotta go.
Yeah, it's
you
just
gotta rev it to make it move in a tunnel. It's just gonna be louder. I'm sorry.
Don't you speed up. Don't you speed up in this tunnel.
Just like pretending as if a motorcycle's like a bike. It makes no noise.
Ching, 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 ching. Don't ring your bell in this tunnel.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Damn, man. All I can think about is how perfect the last 25 minutes, the last recorded one was. This is my judgment.
I'm having a lot of fun.
I know, but like, I look back and I'm like, what could have fucking been?
The jokes we made were so good.
Oh, God, this is the worst one.
Oh, no.
We fucked it. It's all over.
I'm gonna kill myself.
We've made the best one and we can't show it to anyone.
It's dead. It's a dead meme. Okay, that
Essentially
one's
dead.
too in depth. Talking on the phone while being rung up by the cashier. Now, I used to be a. What was the rhyme I used to have for it?
You had a rhyme?
Yeah, it was weird. I used to just be a cashier at Woolworths.
Yeah.
A checkout dick. That's what it was. It wasn't a. It was a rhyme because it rhymes with checkout chick. It wasn't actually a rhyme. It's just a play on
I
words.
was getting hyped for a rhyme.
Yeah, sorry.
You just
Sorry. It's just a play on words.
That's fair. Again,
Checkout
these
dick.
are a lot of things where I just wouldn't do.
Yeah, well, I used to have to deal with that all the fucking time. I'll tell you what, if you're the kind of cunt that talks on the phone while being rung up by a cashier and then you act like it's their fault when they ask you something about it,
Oh, yeah.
fuck yourself.
I feel like I only see that in movies, but
it's happened to me
you've had to deal
multiple
with it.
times in real life.
damn.
Yeah. People come into the store on the phone and I don't know whether to approach them or not. Because you're
I
here...
understand that if it's at Woolworths and they're just walking in.
No, but I mean my current job. People walk in with...
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like
that's
such a personal
understand.
thing. It's such a
Yeah.
quiet time that it's just like...
Where it's just you awkwardly standing at the register like, how can I help?
What do you want from me?
Yeah, when it's just you alone, but like...
Yeah, it's just strange.
And they know what they're looking for, and it's almost... Like
Even if they
on
don't
their
know.
phone.
Like, if you're the kind of guy that wanders into my store on the phone just because you're wandering around and you want to give yourself something to look at, don't fucking do it in my store. Fuck off.
Jeez, you're going to get fired.
Nah. They don't listen to this. Don't be silly.
Yeah, still.
They're not supportive of their stuff. Don't be silly.
Oh, God, you're digging yourself a
Fucking
hole.
cunts. Oh, actually,
God.
they wanted me to stop work. They want me to work on Fridays now.
Oh, God.
Are you able to do any other day but Friday?
For the podcast.
Yeah. Is this your
Yeah.
best day?
I mean, I can do whenever suits.
I want to
Okay.
just say no.
That's fair.
Man, it's hard because Friday's the day we do it.
I know. It's become a thing, I guess.
Yeah, and now I'm going to have to change everything. What?
Well, yeah. This is probably a weird
They-
word I just have on the pod, but...
Yeah, but I mean, they want me to they want me to start doing Fridays and have split days off.
We're really taking on the aspect of this being just a rant pod for you.
Yeah, it's just a chat.
Which is fair. Anything else you want to rant about?
Well, man, I'm still on this because they want me to have Thursday off, work Friday.
Oh,
have
so you don't
Saturday
have a
off.
weekend.
Yeah, I have a day, then a day on, then a day off. Maybe I should ask for Wednesday, Thursday off, and then have Friday on, and then have Saturday off as well. I'll ask them.
Yeah, you do you, man. Whichever works. Anyway,
Because do you have Wednesdays off from fucking... Sorry, guys. Wednesdays off from uni and stuff?
yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe we can do it.
Yeah, whichever works. I mean, I'm currently in the unemployment life, so...
Yeah, if anyone has a job for
works.
Tobes,
Yeah, don't hit me up,
don't hit him up.
because...
He's
Yeah,
a poor
fuck it.
little... He's a poor little rich kid. What?
I am.
Yeah.
Not. Bitch.
Bitch. Man. Back to buses. I just have a random thought about
Yeah,
how it
go
ties
on.
into high school. Because I get so many embarrassing high school stories. Once, me and my friend both used to play drums, and we used to sit next to each other on the bus, and we have the drumsticks, right?
Yeah.
And the tips feel like small fingertips. And so we used to lean across rows and double tap people on the shoulder with our drumsticks and then put them away. And so people would know.
Was this a school bus only?
High school bus. Well, I mean, no, but
you were doing it too.
we never really had other people.
Yeah,
but it wasn't strictly, but it basically was. And we would only really do it to people from our school.
Yeah.
And we were just like jokers. We were just always having a fucking laugh and just chilling out and having a fucking laugh.
Well, fair enough. I just remembered a story about buses that I've told.
Well, let me finish this one because this is not done.
Oh.
I did it to a guy that I thought I knew. I just mistook him for someone else. And we also talked a bunch of shit.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, who the fuck was that? And I was like, I just gave him some smart comment and we all laughed at him. And he got really mad. And he's like, do you always talk shit like this? And I'm like, yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I'm just having a good time. What about you?
You actually do as well.
Yeah.
I can imagine you just pushing this guy's buttons.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, I'm having a good time. What about you? He's like, nah, I hate you. And then he's like, we're going to talk about this after we get off the bus. I'm like, how do you know where I get off the bus? He's like, I don't know, but I'm going to wait for you to get off the bus. And I'm going to get off the bus.
So he doesn't go to your school?
He did. But we all lived in different areas.
Oh, so this is afternoon. Okay, so
yeah, afternoon. He's like, I'm going to get off the bus at the same place as you. And we're going to fucking talk about this. And luckily I have my brother.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he gets off the bus.
He?
Yeah, the guy.
The guy.
With us. With me and my brother.
Shit.
He does it.
So he goes through. Did you get off at the correct spot?
Yeah, I got off at my fucking spot,
you're like,
dude.
Here's where I live.
I'm not even fucking... I'm certain he didn't live anywhere nearby. Nowhere even close.
That's... Firstly, this guy's got some fucking balls to just go, fuck it.
I was in
like
year 8 and he was in like year 11.
Oh, so maybe... even still, like, he's going to call someone up to pick him up.
Yeah, or walk. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he walked away and then I don't know what happened to him after that. Anyway, so he gets off the bus. Bro, crazy shit. He's like, are we going to talk about this? Or am I going to fucking fight you? And I was like, holy fuck.
And your brother's older, obviously.
Yeah, he's a big boy too. So the guy pulls back, swings.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he fucking swung me.
You
I ducked and I like spin kicked him in the leg and my brother grabbed him. My kick was so it was irrelevant.
Good. I thought you were gonna say it killed him.
I tried
strong man.
I kind of just like flicked it out and like tried to back heel him in the leg or something. But like it was too late. My brother had already grabbed the guy.
Just fucking.
He grabs him and like puts him in like, you know how people like do this and then your arms go up.
He arrested him.
He basically just like gets him and his head's like this under my brother's hands. And his hands are like up, like he can't do shit.
Yeah.
It was so weird. But anyway, my brother's like, you better calm the fuck down.
Oh, you just go in and start punching him while he's fucking held up.
I'm like to him, hey bro, listen, I'm sorry for pressing your buttons, but like we were just having fun. Now you can go. And my brother's just like, you better fucking leave my brother alone. And then he, like, because my brother was, like, in his year, but, like, they weren't mates or anything. But the guy was really angry. I think he was new, too. He was pretty new. And so my brother, like, pushes him, like, in the direction that I'm not. And, like, keeps him between me and the guy. And then, so the guy's, like, yelling him. He comes at me again, but my brother's in the middle. And he just pushes him. And he like, the guy, like, you can see him kind of, like, freaking out thinking, all right, I've gotten off the bus because this kid made me angry. Now I'm angry and I didn't get to do what I wanted to do.
And now I have to walk 40
Where the
minutes
fuck
home.
am I? So he's like freaking out like this and he's like looking around. And then my brother's like, you better fuck off. And him and I just start going home. And this kid just is like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, you must have fucking pushed that guy's buttons.
Oh, dude, so much, dude. I was pretty hated or loved. Like, it was like either you were on my side laughing at someone or you were
just everyone hated you.
Like, nah, it was like it was definitely a big mix.
Everyone that wasn't laughing
friends
with you hated you.
Yeah. Because I was pretty rough too, like pretty mean. I said some harsh shit. I would roast people and sometimes roast the people that loved me and then like they would just be like, oh, that's so funny, but I'm like angry at you now. And then they'd be fine the next day. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Dude. It was like, I mean, that wasn't as embarrassing for me as it was for the guy that had...
embarrassing for you at all.
But he had to walk... He got off the bus and everyone wanted to like kind of see, I guess. Cause it was
did it happen while everyone was watching or was it...
I mean... the bus drove off as he was like yelling in my face. So I guess it was hyped. But like it would have sucked getting on the next day and everyone's like, what happened? He's like, I walked home. I walked home. It took me 3
2
hours to walk
home. Fucking across the fucking city. All because I have anger issues.
Yeah, he was an angry guy.
I bet.
Yeah, do you have
You gotta
some
have a
embarrassing-
bunch of anger
to get up?
Fucking.
He's got balls, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's fucking
A lot of people have balls.
Do you have some?
Don't. I was gonna just talk about the bus story of how. Basically, I've told you this recently.
Yeah.
But we were.
Have ya?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So, you know the big buses nowadays, like they've got like a middle thing that like makes it like.
Oh, it's like.
So it's just basically
it's
a bus.
a flexible spot.
Yeah.
It's like
so
a pivot
it's like
spot,
a
I
double
guess.
bus.
Yeah.
I think they call them double bus. I can't remember.
It's just like
But
extra
it's
long.
just extra long
With
and
like a turning bit in the
a
middle
turning
to
bit
make
'cause
it.
it's so big,
Yeah,
like,
it's
long.
too. Because you can't like. It can't turn like straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has that bit. Anyway, one day, this is a short story, and I don't know how it ends.
Sick.
One day, this isn't an embarrassing story either. It's just I was on the bus, kind of at the back. You know, this is in the later years, and that's how buses work.
Yeah.
You know, the more senior you are, at least in
you get to go back out the back.
the further back you go.
Okay. Sure.
So
Mine wasn't exactly like that.
Yeah, ours was like to a T. Like seniors get the back row, and the other
Get
back,
the fuck out of
and
here.
then all the rest filter through
Yeah.
the grades.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. I remember. Sorry, just going on a tangent, but like every year, you'd be like, "Fuck, now I can sit further back."
Yeah.
And it was like, I remember first year I'd get on first, so I would assess. I'd be like, "All right, I'm a year 8 now. I can move to these kind of back rows. This is my new home." Anyway, so this was kind of in the later areas, so I'm kind of at the back area, but
Nice.
near the window at the back, obviously behind the middle part turning circle.
Go ahead.
And we're going through a turn, and the front of the bus does the turn, and we're obviously behind getting it.
Yeah.
And a cyclist is on the side.
Yeah.
And with the turning circle, how it turned, we take this kid out. Like, completely fucking take the kid on the bike out.
Yeah.
And
so he doesn't get run over at all. He just gets
it's just
knocked
like
off.
getting just shoulder bumps, like but a bus.
Yeah. Fuck.
Shoulder bumps him. He's on his bike, just completely smashes
He
over.
falls over. Like hard? Did it look like it hurt a lot?
No, it didn't look like it hurt.
Did he
that
wobble
much.
off? Or?
It was just you saw him like get like basically
manhandled almost,
smashed in to the side of it, and then just fall on the ground.
Yeah.
And because obviously how it is, we drive off, and everyone that's in the back part, because the front part, like even the kids didn't know, and the bus driver didn't know at all. So there's cars behind turning off to make sure this kid's okay, and everyone's looking back, just like waiting for this kid to move. But yeah, he moved fine, but like we just drove off. The bus driver, like I
Didn't give a
assumed
fuck.
didn't see it.
Or didn't? Yeah.
Yeah, he
right.
sees it, just like fuck, we gotta go, kids. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here.
No one say anything. But
That's crazy. That's near my house, huh? That's what you
yeah,
said. That's
yeah.
right.
Ooh, I've said that. Yeah,
Yeah,
We
that's
just fully took him out.
fucking hilarious. How good is that? I love bus drivers. I mean,
Yeah.
they can't, but that's just
Man,
balls.
yeah, so they're either really good or really bad. I've had a bus driver when someone's pressed the button, like when no one has done it, and has just pulled over and said, "I'm not leaving until someone gets off."
Oh fuck!
We legit one day we sat there for like 5 minutes until one brave soul was like, "I'll go," and everyone like cheered him off. I've also had one where like he's turned the bus around and gone back to the school after picking everyone up, and got like the principal to get back on the bus and yell at everyone.
Ah, no
he's
way.
just that mad at the whole group.
We've had plenty of I had plenty of bus drivers stop to yell at people for littering and like.
Littering.
Yeah, there was like fights and shit on my bus.
Yeah, we never like we had like some, but it wasn't like serious, and most shit would happen before the bus.
Yeah. Dude, I remember getting videos and shit and just rewatching that shit, but it was so bad. Dude. I loved high school fights though.
There's a thing like nowadays where like there was like a street school fight.
Yeah.
Canberra page.
Oh really?
Just filled with fights.
Fuck, I'm gonna join that and watch it.
It got taken down, I'm pretty sure, because it was just like
damn
kids fighting. And
dude, I want to see it.
It's a little fucked up, to be fair. Like some of it, like when you look back at some school fights,
but
it's
if it's
like
a fight,
everyone ganging up on one
if
kid.
it's a legit
like,
fight,
shit.
yeah. If it's one gang just fucking up a kid, I don't want to see that.
Yeah,
I don't want to see that.
That's fair enough.
But that's a great place to like brag about your fucking win. Just be like,
On
hey
the
man,
bus.
check this fucking shit cunt that I snapped.
Yeah, but it'd also be the worst thing
Oh
in
man,
your life if you lost on camera like that.
dude, let me tell you something. You definitely haven't experienced this. Like
I definitely have not been in
The
a
best fights-
proper school fight.
Well, I wasn't in a school fight ever either. I've never
Oh.
even been punched in the face. Like
Yeah,
I've been
so
punched
I
like
actually-
casually by a mate, but
I have been awkwardly punched by like the weirdest kid. Just straight up punched me out of anger.
yeah.
And I was just like, oh. Like, it was the worst punch. And like, it was just like, so out of the blue, like I was just talking shit with my mates and he had a twin brother as well. And they
Yeah.
were both just like,
Fucking
yeah,
retarded.
they were a few years older than me as well. and he was like this, like, they were just like, not,
They retarded.
no, they were super smart.
Oh,
But it was like, they were
autistic.
just, well, I don't know, but they
were
were.
you teasing him?
No.
Oh,
We got off at the same thing. So we would always shit talk together.
You?
I don't really remember.
Oh, that's fucked.
But
Maybe you were shit talking like I was shit talking.
probably was. Like, this is why I was younger. Well, they would always go a secret route home. And we would live kind of on the same street.
Yeah.
So I would go the normal way, the way you would walk home.
And
They would be like fucking 400, like 200 meters ahead of me.
yeah.
And I'd always be like, how the hell did you get there? And they'd never tell me.
Dicks.
Yeah, till one time I followed them. I stalked them. And I figured out there's like a whole laneway.
Yeah.
And they used to run away so that they wouldn't, so that I wouldn't know.
What
That's how
dicks?
fucking petty it would be.
So dickily, dude.
Yeah, anyway, so one of these
So when
guys...
you followed them, they hit you in the face.
No. This was just another day on the bus. I don't know if it happened before or after. But yeah, I guess something I said made him mad and he punched me. And it was like the weakest punch. And like only a few people saw it, but everyone that saw it... And he was so like emotionally, like he was, stop. Like, and I was just like, I just took it and I was like, man, okay, that's what a punch feels like from pussy.
It's not.
It's
not.
not.
It's
Like,
not.
if I ever get punched again, I'm going to be like,
Whoa.
I'm gonna be like, whoa,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
But it was the most weak punch.
Dude, as I was trying to say, I forgot, but
I've never been punched, you were saying.
Not only that, but the best fights in high school were never between boys. Girl
See.
fights were fucking crazy, dude.
I went to an all-boys school, so
Yeah.
I never saw that.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
guy
Dude.
on guy.
And the guy ones got broken up so much quicker, it felt like. The girl
Because
ones,
there's probably more
pe-
build-up.
people kept quiet. And because I went to kind of a little bit of a ghetto school, like a little bit, there was a drive-by the day I was supposed to leave. I just skipped that day of school. 3 a.m. in the morning.
What?
On the street. Yeah, on the same street. Anyway, I remember this girl fight that went on for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Like a long time. Just down at the lunch area. I don't know where the teacher was supposed to be. Because they just weren't around. And that was the most common area for people to be at lunchtime. It was crazy.
I think you're imagining that.
I
For
swear to
that
God.
long, 5
It was
10 minutes.
fucking long, dude. There were
Dude,
massive
they would have been
videos.
so tired. It would have just been like...
He was charged up as fuck, bro. They were just like banging each other's heads on tables and pulling hair and shit.
That seems like out of a movie.
Dude,
It's
I
like,
swear to God, it was at my school. It was fucking crazy.
I bet.
And we kept it like so quiet. There was like a little huddle, and there were people all over the. I guess maybe that's why, because like there was just like a huddle instead of like people just like fucking going crazy, and it went forever. It was so absurdly long for a fight. Anyway, that was my favorite fight of all time.
Well, we actually at our school like did something similar where everyone like made a mob around
yeah,
and like everyone yelling like get him, yeah.
yeah.
And we had a teacher like running and thinking
Yeah,
it was a big
yeah.
fight, and everyone was just playing rock paper scissors. So the teacher came running and like stop,
We're
and
just
these
playing.
guys were just doing rock.
They're just like,
paper
huh?
scissors. Yeah,
It's so funny,
shows the difference between our school. If there's
Yeah.
a mob, a teacher comes running.
dude.
You
Yeah.
guys gotta watch a fucking feature film fight.
No, but it was like quiet. It wasn't like a big mob. It was like a small,
Yeah,
like
fair.
a small mob. It was a very small mob, and it was just like, oh fuck. I remember I was really young when that happened too. I was in like maybe year 7 or 8. It was like my first, like
You got
Year
introduced
or
to
two.
school, just like holy shit.
yeah.
It's real.
And so it was like, and there were never really fights at South Bathurst where I went at primary school, but at Kelso High, which is where I went to high school, that was fucked. No legit fights, and people tried to fight me. Once I forgot this kid's dad had died.
Whoa, you
Yeah.
deserve to get into a fight. Sounds like.
fucking dude, crazy. But like, I wasn't his friend. I didn't really know him, and people like had said that his dad had died, but like, I didn't really know him. Anyway.
Damn, I should fucking fight you right now. What you're about
Anyway.
to say.
Anyway.
I just didn't feel it coming.
So for some reason, he really wanted to sit with
So you're like, so for some reason I just said, fuck your dad. to his face.
Nah. He was like, yeah, nah, that didn't happen. What happened was, for some reason, he really wanted to sit with my friends.
Oh, let the kid sit.
Yeah, but why can't I sit?
Let the kid sit.
Well, I was
He's
already
just lost
sitting.
his dad.
I was already sitting.
Stand up.
And he like, I like left my stuff there. It was all there, and like I just went to go for a piss. And I come back and he's in the spot that I was in.
Dude, how recent was the passing?
I don't know. Like it could have been a year. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like the weekend
Yesterday.
before. Yeah.
And you're there like, get the fuck up.
You're dead, bro. No.
Whoa.
And then like for some reason he gets up and goes somewhere, and I just move his shit and sit back where I was sitting. I was like, there's no reason. There's no problem. He's like, why are you in my spot? He comes back. He's like, why are you in my spot? I was like, man, you took my spot. It's like, it's a chill. I just sat back down where I was before. It's chill. Like, I don't know why this has to be a thing. Anyway, so he fucking, like, yells at me and then goes and tells on the teacher. And I get moved by the teacher.
As you should.
Fuck up. Anyway.
I'm on this kid's side.
So I, like, move. I get moved. I'm like, you fucking such a bitch. You should
fuck your dad.
You're crying. But you go home
Was
and
he
cry to your
crying?
dad every time.
Too far.
After school every day. I said that to him.
No.
I was like, I bet you go home and cry to your dad every fucking day.
What? I thought you were joking. Like,
No,
when you
I
did the-
didn't know his... Like, I just
Oh.
didn't realize his dad was dead. Anyway, so he gets really mad and, like,
As he should.
grabs my shirt. I'm like, get the fuck off me. Because he was like a little bitch. His name was Jeremy Gibbons. Name drop.
Why did you do that?
Dude, he was such a little bitch. He was just like an annoying guy. Anyway. And he wasn't even friends with my friends. Why did he want to sit with them so bad? Anyway. So later on, this fucking nuisance named Tom. I can't remember his last name.
Yeah, don't say their full names.
I don't give a fuck.
I do.
Oh.
That's just fucked up.
What, are they going to come for you? No.
Yeah.
No. Anyway. So this nuisance fucking Tom. This
You've only
rang a
name
cunt.
dropped people you hate.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
That's not good.
I'm gonna end up in a ditch.
You
Anyway.
are for 400. Oh,
400.
cool.
Damn,
They
the
don't
reference
know.
doesn't make sense.
They don't know.
Anyway, so this nuisance basically gets in Jeremy's ear. He's like, you should fight him at lunch. You should fight him at lunch.
And he should. He should have fucked you up.
No, man.
He should have fucked you up.
No. Anyway.
After this pod, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it after this pod.
No.
You
No.
don't get your brother to hold me back.
Nah. So, no, that doesn't happen. He comes at lunch. And he grabs my shirt
As
again.
he should.
And I'm
Knock him
like,
out.
Man, you can either hit me or fuck off because I'm busy right now. Because I was playing
I
basketball.
hope he knocks you out.
He didn't.
Oh, damn
He didn't do shit.
Damn it!
He was just stood there and he's like, why'd you say that shit about my dad? I was like, man, you were just being a bitch. I said that to him.
Damn, he didn't knock you out.
He didn't do shit, man.
Fuck.
He didn't do shit. I didn't know how recent it was, and I had
knocked you out.
forgot. We weren't friends. Like, I don't know.
Should've-
I don't fucking know what the
Should've
fuck he's
dropped
struggling
you.
with. Anyway, he doesn't hit me.
Damn
His
it.
friend also then like pushes him out of the way, grabs me, and I'm like,
hits you.
he doesn't hit me.
Fuck.
Dude, there was pretenses. I said I've never been
No,
hit.
but maybe in the stomach. Just
Nah. So I fucking pushed him off.
dog.
By then, they brought a whole crowd with
act.
them to see me like fight this guy, to see us fight.
Yeah, see you die.
And nothing happened. And everyone was so disappointed. But
I'm disappointed. I wanted him to drop you.
he didn't drop me. No one dropped me. But the teacher comes because there's a legit the biggest mob I'd seen come to the spot that I was. Because it was like, we'd just go to the basketball courts. There's never, like at that point, by the time I was in like year 9 or 10, there wasn't really people going to that spot. Yeah. So a mob comes, teacher sees it. He's like one of the good teachers that I'm kind of mates with. You know when you're kind of
So he
mates with a
jumps in
teacher.
and starts fighting for you. Takes on the whole mob.
And he just stops it, like, because they've shirt fronted me, they've grabbed me on the collar, and I've just like nothing's
Pussy.
happened. At one point, my friend threw the ball at the guy's head, and it hits him. It bounces off his head. It was so fucking good. I laughed in his face. It was so good. Because we were playing basketball. That's what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like it wasn't the same friends that I was trying to sit with when he sat with my friends.
Oh yeah.
It was just like
They're
that
part
was
of the mob. They're all against you now.
Nah. Still no. Big no. Anyway, so I get my fucking first in-school suspension, but I'm part of the SRC. So I get kicked And I have a full day of in-school suspension with friends of mine from the SRC. We just spent the whole day doing SRC shit, even though I got kicked.
Kicked from SRC?
Yeah. I got kicked, but I still did the shit. I spent the whole day doing shit all in the SRC. So.
Yeah, man, you should have been
flirting with this girl that I'd been flirting with forever because she was also in the SRC.
Yeah.
We were just chilling out, having a good old time.
Damn.
Sick.
I wish you got punched.
Dude,
Kind of sucks.
Me too. I'd probably be a fighter by now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Or would have been in the hospital.
I haven't even talked about these.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear some?
Let's hear a few.
I accidentally texted my choir teacher, "I love you, babe," instead of my boyfriend.
As you are texting with your fucking teachers.
Why?
Yeah, who does that?
Yeah, it's weird.
What the fuck?
A tissue fell out of my shirt in front of a popular girl who really saw it. I was a really late bloomer. After years of being teased, I decided to stuff tissues into my bra, hoping that I'd get some relief from the teasing. Nope, tissue fell out of my shirt in front of a popular girl who saw it, grabbed it off the ground and ran around the cafeteria yelling she stuffed her bra. Oh man, poor girl.
Damn.
Oh.
That sucks. When you try and cover something up and you probably make it 1,000,000 times worse.
Oh man, just to try to fit in.
Yeah.
This is crazy. My most embarrassing moment may have been that one time I was dozing off in class during a reading session, and just when I hit the point of actual sleep, I moaned so loud it woke me up. The class was quiet. Everyone was staring at me, wondering why I made a sexual sounding noise like that. I coughed and tried to cover it up to no avail.
Oh, God.
Isn't that funny as fuck?
That's like unexplainable.
What'd she do it all?
Yeah.
Obviously me, getting shirt fronted.
Yeah, hopefully punched.
I got up and my friends let me know that I had a pants wedgie. The fabric was getting stuck in my butt crack.
Wow, that sucks. Oh my God.
It's not that bad, really.
Wow, I'm glad he posted that online.
That's the best. I was 2 steps away from the toilet door before I shit myself.
Oh.
That one's genuinely bad.
That one sucks. Imagine how before
people have done
running
this.
It.
Yeah, well, I haven't shut myself at school. What I'm saying is
that close.
People have done this one, the next one. I bet you have too. I bet you've done this.
I probably have.
I hugged my teacher from the back because I thought she was my mum.
No, what?
You fucking nerd.
I've never done that.
Mum, what are you doing here?
Oh, Mum, why are you in my year 4 class? It's like, no, that's where your teacher is.
You didn't do that?
Oh, fuck, I did it.
Fuck, man.
Right?
You're a nerd. I thought you would have done it.
I thought it was my dad. So it was like, God.
Why is my woman English teacher reminding me of my dad? I don't know. There's more. I'll read like 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, get the good ones.
When I laughed... Fuck, that's not a good one. We had to do a wrestling gym class. While fighting a friend, I tried to shoot my hand between his legs to pin him down. Unfortunately, I shot my hand right up his shorts. He wasn't wearing underwear, and I spent what seemed like an eternity groping around thinking, what the hell is this? Before I realized I was feeling his balls.
Man, that's...
They never spoke again. They were
See,
friends.
wrestling or shit like that.
Yeah.
In Australia,
That's not a
especially
thing.
at schools, that's not a thing.
That's nothing.
But like in America, that's a thing. Like wrestling's a school thing.
Yeah, but groping your mate isn't a thing.
Well, I mean, it always looks so weird
Yeah.
when you see people
Yeah.
wrestling.
Why
so
are
it's like,
they doing that?
I'd never be able to do that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
This one's good. About 2 weeks into freshman year, I decided to wear an adorable knit top with a short jacket over it. I didn't wear a bra because it would show, plus I had tiny tits. While at
Thanks
school.
for clearing that.
Yeah. I was informed the shirt was too low and I would need to button up at least two buttons. I buttoned up and thought nothing of it. When the day was over, I walked outside and a gust of wind caught my jacket and it flipped up. Decided that since school was over, I'd just take the jacket off. My left boob was hanging out and I had no idea until the jacket was off. I was mortified and I don't know who saw it.
Ooh. Unlucky oos.
Imagine just having your tits out. I wish that happened.
Yeah, imagine your friends.
As a kid, I would have loved that. As a
wrestle.
kid in high school, just like tit out. I would have loved that. Yeah.
Any high school boy would have loved that.
Yeah. Right. Well, there's
Yeah.
I'm looking and there's no really.
There's no good ones.
Yeah.
Sometimes the internet fails us.
Yeah, it
And
does.
sometimes the fucking sound software
I mean,
man,
yeah.
we
I
have
mean,
the
most
best-
of them are just about farting in class. It's just not that funny.
Yeah, well, like
You know.
anyone can do that.
Well, yeah, well,
I want to see the fucked up shit.
I've gotten so good at like farting, not loudly. People don't know.
Just fuck it.
I learned at Woolworths when I used to work there. I used to practice farting silently in front of customers because I just would always be farting.
I bet your station would have stank. Like
We'll see.
everyone knows.
Oh,
like,
that's the stanky. I had regulars, man. I don't know. Maybe they liked. I didn't fart heaps,
Yeah,
but
I'm
since
just
I
saying,
worked
like,
heaps, like if I
no
did
one's
need to
gonna call
fart,
you out and be like, "Oh, it smells," to a random.
But also they just wouldn't hear it, so they could have thought it was a previous customer.
yeah,
Otherwise, if they're always my guy and I'm just farting all the time, because they know.
they come back just for the fun smell.
Hey man, thanks for the farts. Thanks for the farts. All right, well I'm gonna end this one here. You got anything else to say?
Yeah, you missed the best podcast ever recorded.
You missed it,
You did.
and it's your fault.
It's your fault.
No, it's yours.
No, it's
It's theirs. It's their fault. Audience, you
Man.
fucking suck.
you missed out.
You're the fucking worst.
It's over now.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's deleted.
All right. Well, thanks to Sohan. Thanks for the music, my guy. So this is going on YouTube, guys, and I think I'm gonna ask you to like and subscribe, but also share this. Let's try and make some AdSense and some money. Anything else? If you want to go to my Insta, it's R18_podcast, and on Facebook it's R18 plus podcast. I think it's R18 pod on like Spotify and Apple
Yeah.
Music. Let's just double check that. Hold on.
Pretty sure if you just search it up, you'll be able to find it. So it's all
it's just
good.
like it's not hard. I'll
Yeah.
I'll double check just in case. I can't. Anyway, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me again. It's been fun.
I've had
Hopefully we record the right shit next time.
fun. Yeah.
Would have had a banger for you,
We'll see. Yeah.
but you're left with this shit.
Yep.
All
Because
right.
you suck dick.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Fuck, man.
Have some spatial awareness and look before you turn with the cart, with the shopping cart.
Yeah, I think that's what we
If
should
you
take
don't,
away.
you're a bit of a cunt. And like, you know what? If you're on a bus, just